I would like to know about what motivates you to start SOFO.
Actually, I have been in with the online seller since my last company, Go Online Services. Like I am in touch with these online sellers from last 8 years, and I have seen their problems, solved their problems. After the COVID period, I have seen that there are many more offline sellers are joining online business to sell their products. So that is the motivation that I think that this is the right time because the number of sellers are increasing very rapidly. I can think that I know these online sellers very well because of my last 7 years of experience in the service industry, which where I served them. So that is why I think this is the right time and I can do this, and this is required for the better growth of these online sellers. So this is my motivation. That is why I'm trying to build a platform on this.
Why do you think this is the best time to start SOFO?
As I will say that there is no platform exist which are exclusively serving the online sellers. Okay, and till now before the COVID period there was not more than 500,000 online sellers, so that the market size was very narrow. So not much people were thinking about such solutions. But today, after post-COVID period, as we see that the number of online sellers are gone to the almost 1 million in India, and it will go almost 5 million by the end of this year. Hopefully, maybe like we see the data as per the data. If this is not the right time, then when will be the right time? Because now you have 1 million people who have their problems, and you know that those problems you can solve those problems. So I think this is the best time to do this.
I would just like to know, how did you name your project SOFO?
So actually, it's just me and my co-founder. We were sitting and just wanted to have a name which will be very simple and common to all the people so that they can memorize it very easily. And this was, if you see, the name is the short form of SOFO. It's sourcing force. Okay, so this just came up in our mind, like we are actually a product sourcing platform, and we are putting so much force in that. Like we are the force who gonna provide you product sourcing solutions. So that is from there the name came up, and we shortlisted it as a SOFO, so sourcing force for SOFO. Yeah.
Why did you choose micro factories only, not wholesalers, dealers, etc.?
Micro factories, because if you see the nature of online business and the requirement of online seller, if a person is just starting an online business, he will need a very small number of quantity to start with, so that he can understand the product behavior, product demands, and then he can invest more amount. And if someone is already an online seller, he wants to introduce new inventory, then he also will likely to buy the products in narrow number of quantities, so and this can only be possible with the small factories and micro factories. Let me give an example. Like if you are selling a handbag at any online portals, you want 50 pieces, 50 products of that handbag, and you want that your brand name should be mentioned on that bag. Then if you go to a medium factory or a big factory, they will not going to entertain you for the 50 pieces and will give you own brand name on the product. They will ask you to give us at least 500 pieces order or 1,000 pieces order at least, to get customize it as per your need, as per your brand name. But in other cases, if you go to the micro factories, they can give the customization you need in very small number of quantities. Okay, so that is why we think the best player for the online sellers, are these micro factories. And these people are like they are not looking for big number of orders, big number of quantities. They just want that the order should keep coming to them in smaller quantities and no problem. So that is why they will accept this kind of solution much earlier than any big companies and factories. So that is why we have shortlisted them. And there is one more thing: the micro factories, the if you go deeper in that, you will find out that the profit calculation and the economies of business works differently with the micro factories, okay, as compared to the big factories. So it is more easy to get the product at lowest cost from the micro factories rather than from the big factories, okay, because of their basic natures of their cost and economies. So that is why we have selected the micro factories.
Do you see onboarding like micro factories on an online platform is a challenging task?
No, I don't think it's a challenging task, but sometimes when I first thought that the catalog is going to be in the form of videos, I was sure about first thing that if you are in a B2B business, na, you have to have the videos, not the images. Okay, first I thought this because I have my past experience as well, where I helped many people sell in B2B business as well. So I knew that when I show them my factory process, my product process, so they will most likely to buy the product even from if a person sitting in America, he will buy my products if I have some these things which can build his trust that I'm actually a company and I exist somewhere. So the video, that is why the video required. And when we thought that how we gonna get these video from these micro factories, so for that what we did is we can do two or three things. If you see that if we want to happen this, what we can do is first thing we need to make it very easy to for them to upload the video and to make the video first of all. So for that we have created an inbuilt video creation in the app so that any factory owner can start the app, show any process and can just upload it. So it is very easy first of all. Second thing, it is like motivation, you know. So it is already happening on the social media channels like Facebook and Instagram, where you will see that people are selling products by going live, by uploading videos of the factories and processes. So this thing is already happening. But as more and more people are getting the habits of using the video platforms such as TikTok and other platforms, I think this will be very acceptable for these people to upload the videos. And in the beginning, they will need some motivations, and for that we have some plan which we will do. So after that, I think once they realize that this is happening, this is giving businesses, then they're definitely gonna post their videos here. So if I have put this solution a years or 2 years back, then it would have been very difficult to get the videos. But today people have a basic habits of using the video platform, so now they are very much comfortable with the video. So I think they will upload videos when they see that they are going to get businesses.
How are you different from existing B2B platforms?
We are different in many ways. Like first I'll tell you, like we are exclusively designed for the online sellers. In other B2B platforms, like I said this earlier also, that there is no existing platform which is exclusively serving these online sellers. First thing. Second is we have only micro factories for the product sourcing. In other B2B marketplaces, there are wholesalers available. There are many middlemen available. If you try to source products from any other marketplace or any other B2B channel, what will happen to you is 90 times out of 100 you will get the products from the wholesaler, or you will get in contact with the wholesaler, because these are the middlemen who are sitting on these platforms and they are doing business. Reason behind choosing the micro factories and choosing my players very carefully is because I know that these are the problems in existing platforms. Okay, that is why I have selected my players very carefully, that and very specifically, that this is my customer, the online seller is my customer, and this is my product sourcing partner, micro factories. So in terms of these two players, we are different. And other thing is, no platform is giving the product or data analytics. Okay, so we will be the only one who is giving the product and data analytics, like what is the product demand in the online channels. This is not available in any online marketplaces, and neither they will do it, because they are serving a set of customers which is very different in nature. They are mixed set of customers. So if you have a shopkeeper, if you have an online seller, if you have any person, then how will you decide that what solutions I should give them? So they are just focused on that. Okay, product sourcing, we have platform of product sourcing. Whoever wants to source product can source products from here. But our strength lies in knowing our players. When I know that this is online seller, I know that what I need to provide him, and that is why we use data analytics, which other players are not using, and I don't think they are gonna use it. This is the major part which differentiate us from them.
So I would like to know, like, how the app will look like and how it will work?
So it will be an app where online sellers can explore the catalog in the form of videos. है ना? So they can see the products and process of the micro factories in this app, and if they like something, if they want to source something, they can directly chat with the micro factories through the inbuilt system of Bigly ecosystem. They will also have option to post their requirement on this app so that the most relevant micro factories can connect with them. The UI part will be most is like a social media. Most will be like a social media app. So what will be there is like an online seller can explore the catalogs in the form of videos. He can see the product and process of the micro factories there, and if he likes something, he want to source something, he can directly connect with the micro factories through the inbuilt chat system of SOFO. If he wants, he can also post his requirement in the SOFO app so that most relevant micro factories can connect with him to complete his requirement.
So how do you see the B2B seller market in the next 5 years?
There is a lot of going to happen in next 5 years in B2B industry. Since from the very beginning, B2B industry has not been changed much. But now as the technology adoption is started, and now after the post-COVID period, like people, even if in the offline store needs are much better solutions, people in the online business needs much better solutions. Now B2B business is going to be very huge and is going to be very, you can say, advanced. So there is going to be very different kind of B2B models like it happened in the B2C models. Like there are video commerce, there are social commerce, there are direct commerce. So similarly, there is going to be very multiple kind of models in the B2B industry. But what I think is the best platform which is gonna perish in this situation is which mostly focus on the connections of these both pillars, like a buyer and the seller. In my case, in SOFO case, I would say that an online seller and the micro factories, the connection between these two people, the trust between these two people, and the allowance so that they can chat with each other, they can connect with each other for any order. This will be the major factor in any B2B business, because in B2B business you need many customization before buying the products. You need maybe price can vary based on your quantity requirements. That is why I think the B2B is going to behave very differently. It may not be as a marketplace model, and I don't think it's going to be a marketplace model. Then it is going to be very difficult for the companies to run such kind of models. Okay, there will be different like you say that when we in the consumer segment we say that personalized solutions. So I think that there will be different solution, like there will be more different solution for the offline retailers. For the online retailers, there will be different channels who can serve them. So these kind of new companies we're gonna see in next 5 years, and we think that we will be if in next 5 years we will be a leading player in serving the online sellers in their product sourcing and product sales growing on these online channels through our inbuilt tools. So we think that in this segment we will be the market leader in next 5 years.
So what is the utility of SOFO coin?
SOFO coin. So the SOFO app is a very exclusive app and is a premium app. Like it is, there are some charges if you want to explore the tools. There are some charges if you want to explore some data analytics. And for that, if you have SOFO coins, you can use those features and the tools of this app without paying any premium using those SOFO coins. And in future, I also want to tell you that we will be allowing the access of the global credit system to the players of our SOFO ecosystem. So this is going to be very huge in coming time.
Apart from product sourcing, what are the tools and data that you are going to provide to sellers?
So there are many kind of tools and data which we're gonna provide them. Most of them are like I can say something to you like, let's say when you planning to source a product using the SOFO app, first thing you will get the product analytics so that you can make a better decision about product sourcing. You will know that which product you should source or which products you should not source. And in product analytics, you will have everything. Like you will have a product's performance within the period of 30 days, within the period of 1 year in the Indian online e-commerce, or you can say later on in global online e-commerce. Like you will see that how many people have seen this product in last 30 days in online business, and what was the conversion rate of this product, and what customers are saying about these products through feedback, through messages, okay, and what are the total number of sales are going of these products in last 30 days, in last 1 year, and what was the total profit margins on those sales. So if you have this much of data, so this will become very easy for you to source products, okay. So this is the product analytics part. Apart from this, you will have tools which will, let's say you have sourced a product from the SOFO app. Now what you need is, you need that these products should get sold as fast as possible, okay. Your cost and your complexity of doing online business should reduce. So for that we have different kind of tools. Like first tool is, you don't need to list product on Amazon, okay, like Amazon or any other marketplaces. We are building tools which can help you to, you can source product, and then you will have the catalog option in the SOFO app, where you can see the products catalog just as present in other marketplaces. So what you can do is, you can just in one click you can list that catalog in your e-commerce marketplace channels. So you don't need to do the product listing on these channels, which is reducing, as I said, your process, your operations. We are reducing your operations also. So product will be automatically listed on your e-commerce marketplaces in within a one click of button. Later on, when the product is listed, now what you will need is that more and more people should see your catalog on any marketplaces. For that, we will provide you a tool which will do the listing optimization for you. So what will be the listing optimization? Like we can say you, based on this SEO of a channel or SEO of a marketplace, like search engine optimization of a marketplace, how well is your product, your listing, your account is capable of that, and where you need to work on, where you should need to work on, and keyword analytics, like which keywords you should focus on to sell on, advertising optimization, what products you should advertise, when you should advertise, and how you should optimize these ads, and on which keywords you are losing money in these ads. So these kind of the different tools will be there, okay. Apart from this, the rating and review management tools, payment calculation tools, inventory management tools, order processing tools. So there will be many tools which we will launch time to time. So what will happen after getting these tools, it will reduce their time to manage day-to-day operations, and this will make them very easy for them to succeed in any online business, because if you have these kind of tools and data in front of you, so, and no one else in the market is providing these kind of tools, and when we will have this set of, so you can think of the solution now more of a, like in the center you can put the online seller, and everything about this person, this online seller, because you have spent your 8 years with him. Now you are trying to build an ecosystem and solution for him, around him, for so that is what we are trying to do, so that doing business for him become more easy, and he can earn more profits, grow much easier and much faster.
So what is the utility of SOFO coin in SOFO ecosystem?
So SOFO is an exclusive app for the online sellers, and it has premium features such as data analytics and the tools which can only be accessed. Apart from this, like each and everything in this SOFO ecosystem which we have built will be only accessed through the SOFO coins. So that will be the utility of this coin, and in future we are also planning to allow the access of global credit system to the players of SOFO ecosystem. And this will create huge opportunity for our players